I don't hate it. Everyone's hating on the look of this.
Well,
it doesn't bother me.
It looks like really bad.
I don't think so.
It's so bad. They like scooch the headlights up. They turn the hood line. It just looks so weird. Even if you take out all of the abomination of the lower grille, like
It's active aero.
and I know the performance is there.
Yeah.
It has over 1,000 or 1,100 or something horsepower.
The fastest and quickest accelerating SUV ever made. Also, the most powerful vehicle Porsche's ever made. Road-going vehicle. It is insane how powerful and fast this car is. So, for those that don't know, this is the EV, the electric version of the Porsche Cayenne. Their big SUV. The back's better, I think.
It is better. And did you see that these things come out?
Yep. So there's active aero on the front, and then in the rear, these blade-looking things hidden inside of those vertical recesses in the side of the car. Those blades actually come out to improve aerodynamics as you're driving.
Just to pretend you're not driving a 7,000 pound.
Yeah, I don't know how
SUV.
much that would help. I mean, again, I'm not an engineer, but it must help.
I tried to watch the video on this and I kept skipping through because I'm like, none of this is holding my interest. Because it's a $200,000 Porsche again.
It's actually not that expensive.
How much is it?
It starts at $109 for the standard EV version. That's not $200,000. $109. For the turbo, it starts at $163.
Which doesn't have a turbo.
It doesn't have a turbo. No. It does have a wireless charging pad that apparently actually works.
I've heard that, but you know what else is an issue? Cats, rodents, things that like to lay on maybe a warm spot.
If it detects something on it, it stops and it alerts you there's something there.
Right.
In theory.
Right. In theory.
I mean...
Does your cat come out and unplug the charger? No.
This isn't for you and me.
No.
This is someone who maybe drives this once a week. Mm-hmm. So they park it in their garage. The missus doesn't want to figure out what plug it needs. They just want to park it, not worry about it. Get in it, and it's going to have a full battery when they use it. Yes,
but then you have to worry about like parking it exactly in the right spot.
It guides you on the screen as you're driving in.
Oh my gosh, this is the opposite of what I would want.
It's very German.
Do I want a big family SUV? No. Do I want electric? No. Do I want an expensive German vehicle? No. Do I want it to have a million freaking screens and a million features? Horsepower? No.
Speaking of screens, it's got 3 OLED displays, a 14.3-inch instrument cluster, a curved OLED in the center, and then an optional...
This isn't against you, but I gotta just say, yawn. Every single interior is just a shotgun blast of screens everywhere.
Yep.
Like, ooh, ours is 14.4 inches. That's way better than their 13.9 inch screen. Like, you're going to get in and go like with your tape measure and go like, oh, this is better.
And they said some of the feedback they got from Porsche is that people didn't like interfacing with the screen as much, but they still left all the screens in, but they made some of the stuff physical, which I guess is
what everybody
slight
likes.
Improvement. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In my Miata, the only things I hated doing were on the screen. All the air conditioning, the heated seats, radio, like mute and volume and skip and revert. All that was physical buttons.
It does 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. In an SUV that weighs as much as a small moon.
2.4 is a Bugatti Veyron. It's actually faster than a Bugatti Veyron.
It'll do a quarter mile in under 10. And that's with no rollout, by the way. That's 0 to 60. 2.4 with no rollout. And a quarter mile in under 10, which is within spitting distance of a Dodge Demon, the first-gen Dodge Demon.
Well, sorry, dude, but I can't entertain this this pile of nonsense.
One thing I think is cool, and I'll move on. It has a NACS charger on the driver's side, CCS on the passenger side.
That is cool. That's very clever. Mm-hmm. Best of both worlds.
Yep, and it's got it in the spot where you would charge it with NACS in a Tesla on the driver's side.
That is something that somebody else could go like, ooh, yeah, noted, great idea.
Yeah.
And then we can put that on a vehicle that doesn't cost $160,000 freaking dollars.